Hello swimmers, Coach Larry here. Hope you guys are having a great Good Friday. I just wanted to share a brief message and hopefully impart some wisdom from a visit that I just went on to my dentist. I go to the dentist about 3 times a year, and it's always with a little bit of trepidation that I go, because sometimes when I go to the dentist, I kind of get chastised, like, have you really been taking care of your teeth and gums? And other times I actually get a little bit of good feedback, like, oh, we can tell you've been doing some things. So, but there were 2 things that my dentist said to me today. You know, I go to a place called Advanced Dentistry of Blakeney. These are great people. And my dentist is Dr. Betancourt, and the dental hygienist is Amber. And they're terrific people. But, you know, at the end of each visit to the dentist, my dentist comes in at the end and he kind of looks over and sees how my teeth are looking, and he makes some comments and gives me some advice, and then off I go. But he said some things today, my dentist did, that I thought really applied to swimming. So swimmers, listen to my dentist. All right, so I asked my dentist, how am I doing? And he said, your teeth and gums look pretty good. They look pretty good. And I said, so what's making the difference? When I come in, sometimes I don't get very good reviews, and other times I come in and you tell me I'm doing pretty well. So Dr. Betancourt, my dentist, he said 2 things. One, he said it's the little things that make the big difference. And I thought, that kind of sounds like swimming. But he said, it's the little things when you're taking care of your teeth that make the biggest difference. So, and I said, like what? He said, well, making sure that you floss. And they recommend that I do that twice a day. He said, it's a small decision that you make, but it has a huge impact. Brushing your teeth, instead of skipping it right before you go to bed and you're tired, making sure that you brush your teeth. Also, not just that you brush your teeth, but how you brush your teeth makes a difference. The foods that you choose will have an impact on your teeth. So it was really interesting, because he said, I just saw some real parallels there between taking care of your teeth and taking care of your swimming. Because as you swimmers out there know, it's the small things that make the biggest difference. When it comes down to it, when you're in a sport that, first place and second place often comes down to just hundredths of a second. It's the small things. It's the little decisions that you make in practice every day. It's, am I going to work on my turns? Am I going to streamline tighter? Am I going to work on my kicking, or am I just going to kind of slack off? So it's the little things that make the big difference when you're taking care of your teeth, and the little things that make a difference when you're taking care of your swimming. So, swimmers, take it from my dentist. It's the small things that make the big difference. The second thing that my dentist said, that I thought was pretty profound as it relates to swimming, was that he said it's the consistency over time. He said, you can't just, it's not like cramming for an exam. You can't just, the week leading up to your dental exam, you can't just cram and floss 10 times a day and brush 10 times a day and hope that your gums and teeth will look good. He said that it doesn't work that way. He said, when I look at your teeth and gums, I can tell what's been going on for the past 3 months or 4 months. There's no faking your way with the dentist. He can tell what you've been doing. And I would say that's the same thing with your swimming. Sometimes when we get close to championship meets, some people think they can kind of cram in some extra practices and extra work and just kind of try to, kind of like cramming for an exam, but it doesn't work that way. Consistency over time with your swimming is what shows up at your championship meet. Just like consistency over time is what shows up when you go to the dentist's office. It's not always fun to go to the dentist, but it's a lot more fun when you've been taking care of your teeth. And it's not always fun to go to your championship meet, especially if you're not ready, but it's a lot more fun if you've been taking care of your swimming. So I just thought those 2 things, it's the small things that make the biggest difference, and consistency over time. Those are 2 big things that will impact your next visit to the dentist, and it's those two things that will impact your next swim meet, especially championship meets. So, swimmers, take it to heart from my dentist. Small things and consistency. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in, and have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.